right, everybody, welcome out to the Log Room Guys Craft Beer Show. It is Tuesday, January the 13th, 2026. Jersey Johnny coming at you. With me, as always, is none other than Mr. Beer Samurai. Say hello, Mr. Duck. Samurai, sorry.
Hi. I'm just playing with my ducky.
You're playing with your ducky. You do that quite often.
My rubber ducky. This is from Vermont. This is the one you get at Permonti Brothers in Pittsburgh.
Oh, yes, correct.
But speaking of Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh will now get their fourth coach in their history.
Not the history.
No,
not their history.
I thought it was their history.
Since 1968.
Jesus.
Since the
NFL.
Since the merger.
Since the merger. That's still something else. So
Pittsburgh was a team Pittsburgh was actually in the NFL pre-merger.
Right.
They were brought over to the AFC in the merger. They've been around since they're only 8 years younger than the Giants, 1933.
That old.
Yeah.
Any coach that's available is like, really, do I want job security? Because I get hired by Pittsburgh, I'm there until I want to leave.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much how it goes.
Yep. All right. So those of you listening to my tinny voice right now, apparently there've been some technical issues with my microphone.
Yeah. See, if you look at John says damp January is better than dry January, but John's celebrating titty January. Right?
Tinny January, not titty or tinny.
Tinny, T-I-N.
Tinny January.
Not Timmy. He's stuck in a well.
Timmy's in a well.
Yeah.
There you go. But we're going to try something. I'm just going to see for everybody's benefit, maybe if this works. So I'm switching back to
the condenser mic.
I'm switching back to the condenser mic now.
And doing what?
How does it sound now?
The sound is fine, but I've said you've got to say more than 5 words sometimes.
How does it sound now? Is it echoing now?
Now.
I'm echoing now.
Yeah.
And I mean, throughout there, is it sounding echoey now?
I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm just the one who hears it. It's a little distracting, but we shall see if anybody else hears that. But why don't you go back to the tinny for now?
We're just going to see one thing.
We'll see one thing. What, my other rubber duckies?
No. Well, show another rubber ducky. I just want to say, am I still echoing for you while
I've got this one?
That's a nice rubber ducky.
This is like a zombie businessman or something, I think. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure, but apparently, according to the comments, you were better before.
According to the comments, I was better before. You were better before. Hollow echoing. There you go. Oh, it's and then echoing. So it's echoing now is what you're saying. Everybody is echoing now. Okay. Back to.
So it wasn't just me.
Back to the tinny mic. All right.
Yep. So apparently, it's something in the connection between your condenser mic and that piece of crap.
Jessica said
hi,
yes.
Jess.
She said stop echoing and laughed. And then Brian Boak said, get off this mic. Bad. Glitching.
Yes, it is.
All right. So bye-bye, Mike.
Brian Boak is fluent in caveman. Bad. Glitching. Get off mic.
All right. We're back to the tinny mic.
Back to the tinny
I'll
mic.
leave this here for effect, even though it's doing nothing. Right.
Every now and then it blocks your face, which is nice.
There you go. I'll just sit like this right there. Jess says hi.
Oh.
Hi, Jess.
So you can go back to ignoring us.
Exactly. All right. So how are you on this fine evening, sir?
I was fine. I had other things to talk. I did want to wish everybody what?
Well, you were showing the rubber duckies. Let's tell everybody why you were showing the rubber duckies.
Well, this is National Rubber Ducky Day.
Happy National Rubber Ducky Day.
At least I think it's National Rubber Ducky Day. I'm not.
You're not sure?
No, because it's International Skeptic Day.
Happy International Skeptics Day.
Yeah, so
there you go.
We'll see about that. But also want to wish everybody, because this is not our first show back. This is our second show back. Our first show is an annual show that we do. Not always the first show of the year. But it's usually within the first month and a half. Mm-hmm. And that's our Rauch beer show. That we do. That we do with the illustrious
Imminent.
Imminent or eminent?
Eminent.
He's not always imminent.
Eminent. A lot of times he's imminent, but
There are guys
eminent. The eminent.
The eminent.
The eminent John Hall.
And the loquacious.
Very,
John
very,
Hall.
very loquacious.
Loquacious.
In fact, you might say that foreign objects named their beer loquacious nomenclature after John Hall.
It's possible. If it was our alk beer, I
100%.
100%.
It's an IPA. It's a New England.
Yeah, so probably not.
Probably not. Right?
Because he's like me at this point where he's just kind of over those.
So anyway, because
I still drink them, but
right.
just not with the vigor that most people do at this time.
What about a Vim?
A Vim?
Vim, Vim and vigor. Everybody says Vim and vigor.
Vim. Oh, Vim. Vim
and vigor. I always remember the comedian David
Johansen?
No, comedian. Not the actor / singer.
Oh, David Johansen could be a comedian.
That's true. It was comic roles, certainly in Scrooged. But
Scrooge. He was fantastic in Scrooge. It's a Ghost of Christmas Past.
No, what was his? Oh, damn. He was a taller guy, slower voice, funny as hell. What the hell was his name? David. I'll think of it. In fact, I can actually find it right now. But anyway, he said one joke in one of his skits was, he says, everybody always says you're full of vim and vigor, full of vim and vigor. So he decided one day to look up the definition of vim, and the definition of vim was vigor. So I guess you had to be watching his show to make it have it be.
So it's kind of redundant.
Pretty much, yeah. Let's see.
Speaking of comedians, I was watching the last season of Stranger Things. We finished it. Cool ending.
Right.
But that Linda Hamilton has a role in it. And I was trying to figure out
David Brenner.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. But Linda Hamilton has a role in it. Every time I saw her, I was trying to figure out who she looked like. And that, you mentioned comedians. Ron White.
Linda Hamilton looked like Ron White?
She looked like Ron White.
How is that even possible?
You've got to look her up in Stranger Things season 5 and tell me she didn't look like Ron White.
Well, I'll have to do it later. We're going to do it.
We'll do that later.
Yeah.
Anyway, also I want since it's like if we haven't guessed yet because we're just blathering and blabbering, and they mean the same thing, so we're going to be redundant for most of the show, I guess. It's just a two of us show, and since it's the first non-special show, other than it being the first just the two of us. I want to wish everybody happy dry January. And actually, it is a special show. It's going to be our second annual no alcohol beer show.
No alcohol beer show. No, I'm skeptical about that.
No, wait a second. Let me get the copy on that. I don't think I read that right. Let's see. First annual no alcohol beer show. There we go. I missed a word.
You left off the what's an adverb, right? It's used as an adverb there, right? Or is it?
No, that's a verb. No, it's a verb, but that one. No alcohol.
Oh, yeah, the verb came first. You just changed the tense of the sentence. There you go.
I yoded it.
There you go.
Not so much, but we did have something else.
No alcohol. Fuck you, Will.
What was there was another one. What was it? It was what did we do? Oh, we'll get to the other.
We'll get to the other one later in the show.
Much later in the show.
Well, since it isn't just the two of us, we don't have to wait for a guest to start drinking. So
why haven't I not started drinking
I
yet?
don't know.
Because we're trying to figure out John's technical issue. We completely forgot that. Beer. Right.
Yeah. Looks like I'm going to have to get another mic, but right now I don't have to worry about that.
Like I said, reboot your computer. I really think it's just the connection between the two.
Well, we'll find out. We will find out.
It's just one of those things where that company that is named after the piece of fruit that hit Sir Isaac Newton in the head is probably doing just to get you to buy another computer.
You know what though? Not that I have any love lost, if you will, or I'm going to stick up for
Isaac Newton,
this computer, and Isaac Newton's orb, if you will.
Head bunker. Head bunker would be more appropriate.
Red flesh and seeded womb. What was that in? What the hell was that in the Da Vinci Code? The only orb that has rosy flesh and seeded womb. That's it. Rosy flesh and seeded womb. Anyway, Now that I'm going to stick up for them, but I'm leaning towards if there's an issue with the mic, it's the mic, not the computer. That's what I'm saying.
So how long have you had the mic?
A couple of years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It should last longer than that.
Should.
This thing is developing one hell of a head. Look at this.
This thing's developing no head.
Look at this.
That's a head and a half.
Wait a second. And look, it'll continue to look at this, John. Go.
Oh, wow.
And it's just sitting right on top there.
Very interesting.
But stupid.
Stupid.
So what I'm drinking, and I know Brian's watching, so we're gonna thank Brian for this one. Brian gave me this. This is one of the 3,000 beers he brought back from the Lost Colony. At least we think he brought back about 3,000. It was close.
Might have been 2,500. So.
Yeah, maybe.
And it's called
The Blonde of Frankenstein.
Blonde of Frankenstein.
It's a British style English. It's British style blonde.
British style blonde. So I put English blonde.
Yeah.
So, and there you go. And I am drinking. Yours is from North Carolina. I went just west of North Carolina.
You went just west of North Carolina, which is Tennessee.
That would be right. And I'm drinking Buxton Manor from Brewery in Nashville. It is a 3.3% English mild ale.
So we're doing English styles.
We're doing English styles from bordering states. So there you are. So cheers. Cheers. Cheers to damp January.
You're not going to call it moist January?
Maybe. Moist January. I like that. Moist January. Interesting. All right. Oh, this is very tasty.
This has got a bite to it.
This is a second runnings Party Guile mash. So they brewed a beer before this with the same mash bill, with the same grain. That's what Party Guile is.
Speaking of, if they up the mash bill on this a little bit, you'd have an APA.
Okay.
Because this is one hoppy blonde.
I've had a few of them.
Yes. Like
Yes.
20, 30, 40 years ago.
Ish. Which we call it. Brian Boak is joining us as well. It's been a difficult day. He said his first beer is a Weyerbacher Blithering Idiot, 11.1% barley wine. He's starting with it.
Blithering.
What did you say? Blithering. Blitherting idiot. It's
Weyerbacher Blitherting Idiot. I'm pretty certain that when this was the concept for the beer was developed, that's what Mr. Weyerbacher sounded like, and that's why they called it.
100%. He definitely was saying. He probably said it like that. He was sounding like a Blitherting idiot.
Actually, he wasn't even saying the name. He was just going, "Yeah, make one of those." Yeah, as the story goes. And they had to take his keys away from him and drive him back home.
There we go. Captain Reyes is chiming in. She says,
"Hey, Kat.
Hey, Kat, how are you?" She says, "I'm enjoying a tasty Swami IPA from Pizza Port Brewing Company. It's so good."
Well, saying Pizza Port Brewing and good is redundant, so she's being redundant as well.
She's being redundant. It's redundant January. It's redundant day.
That's what we should. Redundant. I actually think redundant day exists on another.
I believe it does. I believe you're right. And she also says damp January also works. Yes, damp January. That's what I'm invoking for the month. Damp January.
I might be doing dryish.
Dryish.
Yeah.
You don't like damp?
Damp's fine.
So, since I'm starting with this Brewery, I went all Tennessee. I got all Nashville actually. I got Bearded Iris on shirt and Southern Grist cap on.
This is like the second time I think within a month and a half that you've worn it.
It was about sweet. Honestly, it was back. I think it was back in October, so it's about a couple 2.5 months ago.
That was more recent that, but
we'll check the archives, if you will.
Let's see. Easter Eat Hard, completely redundant day. Off Fridays are good, or they not? I thought maybe there hasn't been a redundant day. We may need to name this redundant day, but there's only so many good days on this day.
There are a lot of days, so
maybe with just the second Tuesday of January is redundant day.
There you go. We could do
and
that.
and also the third Tuesday of January.
It's redundant today. That'd be great, actually. I like that. So, anyway. So on that note, all right. So we got a few things to talk about today. Not a lot.
We?
Not a lot. A few
What are we
things.
talking about?
In general, there's been some. I don't. There's been some shakeup in the industry, and we've talked about it. We've talked
There's
about
more.
it
There's
out,
just it's more continued shakeup.
more continued shakeup.
Yeah.
But I've talked to a lot of people that are optimistic about it, even the ones that it's affecting a little bit more. And it's I'll put that comment up in just 1 second. I just want to finish the statement and then we'll talk about it. And there seems to be a lot of optimism. You know, maybe not, you know, it's not that I've talked to everybody by any means, right? I've talked to a lot of people, but I haven't talked to the many of the was it Al that hinted towards some of the not good beer needs to get shaken out?
Well, he says it at every show
Right.
that he's on, but it was actually John Hall that was talking about it.
Right.
And he was talking about how new breweries and breweries who have survived so far need to learn the lesson that you need to be in the business of brewing as much as you are brewing.
Right.
You know, they've got to learn the business. They've got to keep that passion, and that passion for detail, the passion for good product. And when we say that passion for detail, we're talking about the customer service experience.
Absolutely.
Is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm going to let's see. Maybe I'll join you in being a little.
No, if I sound like that, I apologize to everyone. This is not what I meant to do today.
Peace, Mike.
But in any event, I you know, like I said, I haven't spoken to any of those particular you know, entities, if you will, but I have been seeing a lot of optimism that, you know, we'll come out of this thing on the other side, so to speak. It's a shakeout of sorts, economic and other means, but there seems to be, like I said, there seems to be optimism, and I do look. Beer's not going away, right? We're not going back to having 5 macro lager breweries in the country. That's not happening.
God forbid.
So,
and the other thing that's really nice to see is you're still seeing the support between breweries rather than a dog-eat-dog cannibalistic atmosphere.
Sure.
With them all knowing that they're not all going to be around at the end of the year. You know, most states are going to, if not every state, are probably going to lose how many breweries they have in the state, except for maybe North Dakota, because if they lose one, I think they've lost half their breweries. No, I think they're up to what, 12 now, I think? Because weren't they the fewest number of breweries in the country, North Dakota?
They were. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So let's see. They have actually they're up there to 60. They're between 50 and 60.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you're right.
Wow. That was an explosion because they really had hardly any breweries there for a long while, and they did. Cool.
61. In 2024, it was 61. So it's closed. Yeah.
Okay.
The data is from 2024.
North Dakota and Mississippi are. It's funny. In 2024 data, it says North Dakota and Mississippi were tied for the fewest with only 22.
Interesting.
That was 2024 data. So at one point, one saying 51, another one saying 22.
61 and 22. So that's 39. So basically what you're saying is at some point during the 2024 calendar year, 39 breweries opened up in North Dakota.
I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Let's throw a comment up here really quick. There he is, Beer Whisperer. Well, how are you, sir? Slancha. Hey, Slancha. Slancha right back at you.
Slancha.
He had carpal
Slancha in your wancha.
Slancha in your wancha.
That makes no sense.
I don't think so. That's redundant. Hey, guys, had carpal tunnel surgery this morning, so no alcohol, but toasting you with a cocoa.
Enjoy that cocoa.
Enjoy the cocoa.
Cheers. You know what? I think I'm gonna pour my beer and go get a cocoa.
It's not a bad idea, actually. It sounds actually good. I might have a cocoa later after dinner.
Actually, I may have
I
that
might-
one cocktail I made on Anna Chaser. I finally did name the thing.
Did you?
With the chocolate,
Chocolate,
the ancho vodka, and cinnamon simple syrup.
yep.
I finally named it the après ski.
Nice.
It's kind of like, you can put Mexican in front of it if you want because it's kind of like a Mexican hot chocolate.
That's après ski in Mexico City.
How do you say after in Spanish?
I think you can look that up. I'll read Tom's
say that.
next comment while you look
do
at
that.
it. Tom just said, the brewery I work for has two owners. One handles the business, one handles the beer, and they stay out of each other's way. That's not a bad
Not a bad thing at all.
They also preach customer service. Absolutely. We're kind of a throwback where us bartenders continuously interact with the customers. That's always a great thing, Tom. You know, we told you that. So
there's nothing worse than being in a brewery and, you know, your first time in the brewery, you want to know about the brewery and, you know, they serve you their beer, then they go over to the end of the bar and they're just doing this.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't tell you how many breweries I've gone into, and that's the case. And here's the thing: I don't want to get somebody fired, but if they're, I'll give them a chance, right?
If they're ignoring people, and you've got someone sitting there for like 10 minutes with
I'll say something not in a mean way, or I ask for help or whatever. If they exhibit the behavior of they should not be working here, and I know the owner, I'm taking a picture and texting the owner. I'm going to be that guy. Because of his business. It's his business. If I know him, I'd want to do it to somebody I didn't know or somebody I didn't know.
And then you get the text back, that's my daughter. And she's in big trouble.
Here's the thing. 99 times out of 100, if I know the owner.
You know the daughter.
I would know their daughter, right? So
I wouldn't brag about that. Just saying.
But
it's taking a keen interest in the family.
Well, no, I don't know that they had a daughter that worked for the company.
I know, I'm kidding.
Anyway, Catherine Rash just said Bailey's in hot chocolate is delicious. Yes, it is.
I actually prefer amaretto in mine.
I've done amaretto. I've done Bailey's. I've done. Oh, I've put Mozart chocolate liqueur in.
That's redundant.
It's redundant. That's my point of bringing it up today, right? You know what else is redundant?
Talking about cocoa.
You know what else is redundant?
Talking about cocoa.
You know what else is redundant?
I'd be surprised because of your Italian heritage if you've never put Frangelico in your cocoa.
Of course.
So it's interesting because people who listen to the show know that I've got a couple of like local sources for beer, and I can get some decent beers. And I can get some decent bottles of spirits, but the Asian lady by the Lidl, I saw on her shelf Trader Vic's macadamia nut liqueur.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to pick that up.
Yeah. Trader Vic's macadamia nut liqueur is it's super sweet, but it's really good.
It's very sweet. So when you do it, you got to mix it with something very dry.
And you don't need a lot of it. Need a lot of it.
It's beautiful over rocks too. Mm-hmm. Just over rocks. But it was really neat because I've got amaretto, I've got Frangelico, and I've got that. So did a taste test with the three. And even though nutty and sweet, nutty and not as sweet, nutty and very sweet, mm-hmm. But the nut flavor is very distinct. And you can tell the difference. If you have all three of them, you can taste and go, okay, that's amaretto.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can tell the difference between amaretto, hazelnuts, and macadamia nuts.
Yeah, almonds, the hazelnuts, and yeah. So
and on to that point, Tom just wrote in he likes peppermint schnapps in cocoa, and he's not wrong there.
A lot of people do. I don't, but I'm not a big peppermint fan. So
there you go. I like peppermint schnapps in cocoa better than I like peppermint schnapps.
100%.
Yeah, because I like peppermint. I love peppermint bark, which is peppermint chocolate.
Chocolate, right? Yeah, that's a different thing. That's basically what you were just saying. That's a little redundant.
And also it's redundant.
That it is.
Keep this up all night.
And it's also saying the same thing over and over again. but
which is also redundant.
But I do like I don't like I really don't like peppermint schnapps. I don't never really ever have it because I don't use it. Because if I want to put a mint flavor in my drink, I'm using mint for the most part.
Okay.
And there's so many ways to do it. When you can muddle the mint, I do have a muddler I like. That I love watching bartenders take a couple leaves of mint and smack them. And that releases the oils. It's not that the mint was bad and misbehaved. It got smacked, the oils got released, and they can use it without bruising the mint and making it gooey in your drink, which no one wants some gooey leaf in your drink. Mm-hmm. And muddling, if you over muddle, that can do that. So
100%. And Tom just said the redundancy department of redundancy.
That tracks.
Yeah, 100%. And it tracks.
Okay, now that's just now you're just gratuitous. That's gratuitous redundancy. We're not about
gratuitous redundancy.
We're not about gratuitous redundancy.
It's gratuitous redundancy day. There you go.
Anyway. Maybe that's next week. Gratuitous.
We could do that, right? Anyway, all right. So look, there's like I said, I'm optimistic too. I have.
What are we talking? Oh, that's why we're talking about the adjustment in the
adjustment in the industry, and I've seen it so far in these first 2 weeks, if you will, of 2026. People are still buying beer, and it's January, and it's not only January, and it's not only right. It's a lot of things, right? It's January. It's after the holidays. It's after everybody's bought a lot of liquor and beer
and made their resolutions.
They still have all their leftovers because everybody does. You show me somebody that goes out and buys a bunch of beer. Oh, okay, except for you.
Oh, leftover beers.
Leftover beer.
I thought you meant the food. I was like, if you still have the food, you need to get rid of that stuff.
No.
If you still got puffin puppies laying around from New Year's Eve,
no, I'm talking about beer. And they're still out there buying beer, and they're still going to breweries. I know. No, is it slower? Of course, it's slower. But with my point being, the industry in the shape that it's in right now, and it being January after the holidays, and it being dry January, the fact that there's any purchasing of beer is optimistic.
I always make
leads to be
puppies. So believe it or not, we actually have leftover puffin puppies.
I hope you froze them.
I found a great use for them.
Go ahead.
The next morning, on a skewer in your Bloody Mary, after you reheat them.
Just tell everybody what a puffin puppy is if they don't know.
I
know what it is, but
it's a pig in the blanket. So it's a little cocktail wiener. Sometimes we call Tom a cocktail wiener. I hope he's still listening. But and you take it and you put it in puff pastry.
Right.
So that's why I call them puffin puppies. Puffin puppies.
Pigs in a blanket.
Yep.
Puffin puppies.
I'm sure there's a
cocktail Franks.
I'm sure there's a fancy French name for
cocktail wieners. Right. Houduvers.
Horse duvers.
Horse duvers. Horse duvers.
But yeah, so then
Jack Gleason called them Houduvers.
Houduvers. You can get them frozen, already pre-made. What I like to do is I like to get the little cocktail Franks. And then
I find the cocktail Pete's are better.
Cocktail Pete's, okay.
Cocktail frites, ooh.
Cocktail frites. Well, wait a second. Like French fry wrapped in, but you wrap it in. You get like the what you call it, the crescent roll dough,
right?
And you roll that out.
Sure.
You got to get it a little thinner.
Yeah, you can't leave it thick because it's gonna be this big huge puff pastry with a tiny little hot dog in the middle.
Yeah. So and you cut those into strips.
He says, "You flatter me, sir."
You put those in strips, wrap it around the cocktail Frank, and then you bake that you bake it for almost as long as you would have baked it as a croissant.
Yeah, it doesn't need long, 15, 20 minutes tops.
Yeah, but you wanna make sure that the cocktail Frank, the interior is to a particular heat. So
right, you want the cocktail Frank heated up enough, and but you don't want the dough burnt.
Exactly.
Right.
So,
Although I don't mind a couple of them burnt because I like that, but
yeah.
you want them a certain way. But here's my thing, and everybody uses the Hillshire Farms Little Smokies or
I know what yours are.
The others. Yeah, Thuman's makes cocktail Franks. Well, get them. You can get them. Get them. They're
actually. I mistakenly said that we had I forget Nathan's. We didn't have Nathan's this time. We actually had Sabrettes.
It's Sabrettes. Okay, fair enough.
Which is, I'm sorry to Nathan's fans out there, Sabrettes is superior to Nathan's. Thuman's is superior to Sabrettes. But at the full size, Frank, you can't compare the two. They're two different animals.
No, it is.
Well, they're made from the same animals. They're just spiced differently.
Yes, they are. You are correct.
So
on that note,
now the parts of the animals we won't get into because people listening will never eat them again. So I just opened my second. That's why John just chugged his to keep up.
Mm-hmm. Well, I only had a little left, so.
Oof, that's a good
shoot.
Oh man, that's that beer that Brian gave me had some good carb to it. So I've got a Kellador Akimbo. Kellador Akimbo, and there's a lot of words on this thing. It is a wild ale, but it's having a good time. And it is a wild ale with Matsumoto peaches. Now, Matsumoto peach is not a variety of peach; it's a farm, Matsumoto family farm peaches. Dry hop with Nelson Sauvin hops. And
I've heard that you like that hop.
No, see, you put that out there. That's not the point. That wasn't the point of picking that. It's just that.
No. I'm not saying it was.
Okay.
Separate conversation. I've heard that you like that hop.
It's also naturally conditioned with honey.
Nice.
So the base at its fully. What I love about this, look what this brewery does.
That's awesome.
Right? How cool is that?
That's awesome.
So you've got your grist bill in here, right? Berliner Weiss inspired ale, simple saison. That's not the grist. Actually, they're not telling you much of anything here. Never mind. This is just very generic. I thought they were actually, because there are some people that do that list the grist bill, the grain bill, the hop bill,
sure,
and all that, and tell you what yeast they use even.
Yeah.
So,
yep, exactly.
What did you pour?
I poured. Oh, I didn't actually. I'm my bad because I still on this page.
Well, this is interesting. I didn't realize I'm drinking something with Matsumoto peaches out of this glass here, which is one of the Duvel art glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And the artist's name is
Matsumoto.
S.L.E. Hishimoto.
Matsumoto Hishimoto.
Okay.
So, would you say that this is a Moto?
Well, there's two motos here, so
that would be redundant.
It's redundant.
There you go. All right.
This was not intentional.
No.
And this whole redundancy thing was not intentional.
We didn't even talk about it before. That's pretty funny.
No, it just became a thing.
Exactly.
And then we ran with it.
So
then we're doing it.
Exactly. So Akimbo from Celador Ales in Torrance, California.
Oh, that is good.
Is it? Where'd you hook up with that fantastic?
I hooked up with that on Tavour. I have not been on Tavour in a very long time, and that's a good thing.
And I got my first beer that I had tonight from Tavour as well, and my third. This one I didn't though. This one I got locally from in Jersey, from a brewery in Connecticut, Oxford, Connecticut to be exact, from OEC. That's cool.
Fred's Roggenbier.
Fred's Roggenbier. All right.
Nice.
Fred's Roggenbier. So it's a rye beer basically. So
it's got a very dry sense of humor.
It's a rye lager.
It's rye. Oh, that type of rye.
That type of rye. There you go. Rye lager. There you go. 5.4% Roggenbier. There you go. From OEC. You know what OEC stands for, right?
It's Ortus Eccentricum. Something begins with a C.
Ordinum eccentric Cuctoris.
Cuctoris, that's what it is.
Cuctoris, yeah. And it basically means
order of strange shit or something.
It's order of the eccentric boilers.
Boilers, yes, that's right. You do you.
Yeah, I meant it. And then they're directly related to father and son actually of Be United importers.
From what I've understood, and with Be United bringing in Ike Schlenkerla, they were pretty well featured on last
show, yeah.
show. But also bringing in a lot of the Belgian beers. It's really,
oh my God,
it's really worth stopping by just to shop.
You need this.
Do I need that?
You need this.
I need that.
You absolutely need this.
This
is and another thing, you need this.
Oh.
And this is fucking fantastic. This is delicious. Oh yeah, you need this. And when I say you, I don't just mean Dave. I mean everybody. Go out, run.
Find this.
OEC Brewing, Fred's Rogan beer.
Oof.
That is delicious.
It's going to take a while for me to really get the full flavor of this because I've got to get the hops from the previous one.
That rye spice, the subtlest bit of smoke. You know, I don't even think there's any smoke in here. It would be in that 1.1 or not 0.1.
1 point something.
1 point something category. And speaking of that, remind me, I'm going to bring that up. I get something I want to talk to you about on that note that I wanted to bring up last week on the Smoke Beer Show, and I didn't.
Oh yeah, we never did bring it up, but
yeah, this is fantastic. Get this. Get this.
Gotta get that.
Gotta get this. All right, on that note, I'll just bring it up now. So last week on the show, we got another comment here. Brian, our former producer.
Oh.
Are you guys drinking again?
Oh. Hi, Brian. How you been?
Brian, you should know us by now. Not again. Still. All right.
Brian, we missed you, Brian.
We miss you, Brian. Gotta get together.
I'll see him at the end of the month.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get up there.
No, I may bring my bottle of Don to that.
Might you?
That'd be a good way to not drink the whole damn thing.
Not drink the whole thing by yourself. There you go. There you go. And Brian Boak wrote in, electrician coming next week to look at installing power for his Brew Tools B150 system. Maybe able to brew by February or so. Want to brew some test beers? The answer to that, Brian, is yes.
And also yes.
And
yes.
There you go. All right. All right. On the
we should come up with a Locker Room Guys Boak's collab.
I think we should do that.
Ooh.
What do you think?
I think that we should come up with some sort of collab between us and Brian.
All right, we're gonna keep doing this.
That was another gratuitous.
That was a gratuitous, redundant. Yeah, exactly. All right. Anyway, so my BSU conversation. So this is the.
Oh yes.
You need this. You absolutely freaking need this. This is so freaking good. Wow. Wow. All right.
God,
I feel like Mr. Carton in his videos. Woo! Yeah, that is delicious.
Yeah, he says about all his beers.
He said, I don't think he's ever not said it about it. One of his beers.
You know what? I'm skeptical.
There he goes. And Brian said, "Trust me. By again, I definitely mean still."
Yeah, we know that you've got a rye lager sense of humor.
Exactly, a rye lager sense of humor. And Brian Book said yes in all caps. So yeah, we definitely will do that.
Yes, we got to come up with something. Probably not rye though. We don't want to test this system right off.
No, we don't want to do that. We want to put a stuck mash in the first time out.
That'd be awful.
All right, so
we'd never be invited back.
So I started. I meant to work on it recently, but I just haven't had a chance to. I started putting together an actual graphic for the BSU scale.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to finish that up. And
you know what I found today?
What did you find today?
I actually found my SRM scale.
Nice.
How cool!
Wow. How cool was the burp, or how cool was the BS?
Yes. A little both. You know what's really cool too is that it's slightly see-through. Oh, it's actually a postcard.
Oh,
but I'm not sending it to you.
Oh, no. Keep that one.
But it is slightly see-through, but not see-through enough so that you can do. But this here is I can't read the fucking scale with my glasses.
Now that would be cool if somebody developed a sheet for an SRM scale, right? And had every single SRM level on it, and had it be see-through enough to the point where when you hold it up,
it disappeared
behind it disappeared on that one box. Then you knew that was the SRM level for.
This is like a 3.5.
Very good.
So nice. I have a feeling my last.
We won't be able to do that with the BSU one though. So
no,
I mean,
I have a feeling that my last one
stiff for every single one. Oh, smoky. Oh, smokier. Oh, not a lot. Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
I have a feeling my last one's going to be in the 30s on the SRM.
Yeah, probably. That sounds about right. And Brian said for the first beer will be his English mild, which
of course it should be.
Which I had as my first beer. Yeah,
well,
not your English mild, Barrique's English mild, but
yes.
But yours is fucking fantastic.
Yes.
Gratuitous.
I don't think I've ever had it.
No, you've had it.
Oh yeah, I have had it. It is really good.
Mm.
That was at one of the what you call it, tailgates, right? He
had it at the tailgate last season, 2024 season.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, anyway, so yeah, a BSU graphic, and we'll put that up, and we can put that up on This Week in Route Beer.
There we go.
And
will there be a picture of bacon involved?
There might be. I don't know. There might be bacon sandwich involved while I'm actually designing it, but
with some.
Could you hear that? By the way, I when I got low just now
hear what?
About the bacon sandwich. Did you hear that?
Yeah,
you did. Okay, because I just want to make sure that I know it's tinny. I just want to make sure it's actually picking everything I say up.
Oh yeah, it is.
All right, good.
I was just looking to see when my beer was packaged.
When was it packaged?
December 2024.
December 2024.
So it's a little over a year old.
My beer was packaged. OEC Brewing. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Yep. There's no date. There's a date. It's one of the what are they the
code things,
Julian codes or whatever it is.
Caesar code with a replacement code with a replacement.
It can't be that either because there's no 25 on it now. Doesn't make sense. It's just a number for them for their own. Yeah. My Barrique,
maybe a lot number.
My Barrique. Here's and I saw this before, and I did want to bring this up. And this is important. I don't want to throw Tavor under the bus. I love Tavor. and all of that. I just want to get her on the show, and a number of things, and not, even though
you want her on the show, you want to get her on the show and a number of things. Like, what other things you want to get her on?
I want to get her on the show and a number of other things with Tavor.
Oh, well, that's not how you. That's not.
I meant to say it like that. Now
that was like the ultimate.
I know. No, I'm gonna show something. Now this is what I bought. Right. This is the Barrique Buxton Manor. Right. Now, when does it say it was packaged on?
October 24th, 2025.
26. It's 26.
Whatever. It's very blurry.
I know. October 26, 2025.
And your hand shaking.
Shaking, right? Yeah. So
fearful of something.
So now. Here's the bottom of the can.
The bottom of the can says canned on. Blah, 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 blah. Let me see if I can do this and read the thing. 9/something/2025.
9/30/2025. So they're telling, on one hand, they're saying that this was canned the end of October when it was actually canned the end of September.
So it's a month older.
It's a month older. Now, I don't care. It's an English mild. It's fine. Yeah. It was delicious. All right.
But you do it with an IPA, it's a huge difference.
Yeah. So
do it with a barrel-aged imperial stout. It's a huge difference. No, that's the other.
No, it's not at all. In fact, I prefer them. Like, it was just canned in October. No,
please.
It's only canned in September. Damn it. Then I'd buy it. Yeah.
It's only a year old. Let it come to me when it can walk.
So yeah. So on that note, I was able to hook up with one of these.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
I hope you got a discount on it or didn't have to pay for it, because otherwise John's never ever getting a new computer because you just wasted all of the money on a Utopias.
Let's put it this way. I was able to hook up with this.
Ah, very nice.
There you go.
Very, very nice.
Very, very
Well,
nice.
on the 31st, from what I understand, on the 31st there will be a tasting
Of that.
of this year's Utopias. That will be thanks to Mr. Cthulhu.
Yes, I did hear that.
So it is Mr. Cthulhu sharing the wealth.
Yes. Well, it's very nice of him.
Yes. No, this is
Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to get up there for that.
Well, I know someone who's listening is actually booking a room across from the brewery.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure it's not the first time he's done so.
Probably not. He used to live a lot closer to it too.
He did, and I think he's still partial owner. Very small part of it.
He's involved.
Very small part of it. There's like there's this one bolt that holds the bar together.
He owns that.
He owns that.
There you go. But yeah, so that's what's going on there. All right. We got a few things going on the show. We got things coming up on the show, I should say.
There's some things coming up. We've got some things that we're trying to nail down.
Mm-hmm.
But Brian owns the nails too, so we can't do that.
We can't use them without his permission, and he actually has to bring the hammer because we don't have one. So
the union, sorry,
it's union. No, seriously, no. We got in the next month and change. And when I say month and change, I don't mean 2 or 3 months. I mean literally next 4 or 5 weeks ish. Maybe 6. We're gonna have 3, possibly 4 legacy brands on the show. All right. Next week we will be having Victory on the show.
That's V for Victory.
V for Victory. Yeah. Exactly. Never mind. Those gives us some. That's bad. No, and the week after that,
I know where you're going.
Well, no, it's gonna just two V's for Victory.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There you go.
It's redundant.
It's redundant. Hence what I was saying, right? Exactly. Anyway.
I'm helping you dig out of that hole.
Thank you. Anyway,
see what I did there?
See what you did there.
Oh boy.
Anyway, the next
1.5 beers in, and
the following week we got Trogs on the show. Trogs Brewing.
Trogs. Yep.
Trogs.
I got some stuff for that. I still haven't found Nugget Nectar.
Mm-hmm.
So
those are confirmed. Those will be our next 2 shows. Victory, then Trogs. Then we have most likely we'll have a special treat for you again, and I'll leave it at that on the 3rd of February. I'm not going to say what it is because if it doesn't happen, we don't want to tease.
That's what we've not nailed.
We've not nailed down. We're waiting for confirmation, which I should get tomorrow, but the week after that, we should be able to have Founders Brewing in the show.
I've heard of them. Where are they?
They're in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and a couple other locations too.
Founders. They make. I know they've had a few of their beers.
They make Backwoods Bastard.
Rubaeus. That's right.
Rubaeus. Yeah,
I've heard.
Rubaeus and All Day IPA. That's what we'll be drinking on the show.
And Cerise. Blended.
Right? Yeah. No, I'll be definitely drinking a Dirty Bastard.
You are what you drink.
You are what you drink. And probably a Backwoods Bastard. And
you are a backwards bastard.
And you know what? I don't really. I would love to drink a Curmudgeon's Better Half.
If you can get your hands on it.
And then take the next day off. That's besides the point.
Yeah.
Anyway. But anyway, so Founders, and then within a week or 2 after that, and this is even a little bit more up in the air, but we're hoping to have Bells on the show as well.
Bells.
Yeah, and that will be a combo show. That'll be a Bells.
I'll be there with Bells on.
There you go. There might be a little New Belgium influence in that as well, since New Belgium does now own Bells Brewing. So probably a joint show, if you will. But
no, this is not a THC show.
I knew you were going to go there.
Yeah.
But now Bells would be the.
And I'm not allowed,
for me anyway.
I can't smoke in the apartment, so.
Yeah, you don't do that. So, we got another comment from Brian Boak. Says, Founders Dirty Bastard is his next beer.
Wait a second. He started off with 11.5% beer, and now he's on to Dirty Bastard. 11% beer, and then not. Well, he did have a rough day.
Well, yeah, and Dirty Bastard. Dirty Bastard is a fantastic Scotch ale. It's delicious.
It is.
All right. It's a high ABV, and you can still get it for a 6-pack for like $11.
Yeah.
Why isn't more of this beer selling? It sells, don't get me wrong, but why isn't more of it selling is my point.
Because people can't do math. I mean, we can't do math, but by rule.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Exactly.
Anyway.
So, but anyway, so we got those shows coming up, and a few others going forward. We got some. Our third show in March actually falls on St. Patrick's Day this year.
And we will be on vacation.
You will be on vacation?
I will be in Washington, D.C. with my daughter.
Oh, that's that week. That's the week.
Yeah, so my daughter comes up every year for her spring break.
Mm-hmm.
She's 16, so I give it maybe one more year before she wants to spend spring break with her old man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because we had the option of either, I was thinking like we can either do DC or we can do Boston. And then I saw that St. Patrick's Day was smack dab in the middle. There's no way I'm taking my 16-year-old daughter to Boston on St. Patrick's Day. Not happening. So so we're going to Washington, D.C.
Gotcha. Are you going to get to Churchkey?
Probably not.
Yeah. Not even for lunch earlier in the day?
No, because the things that she wants to do isn't going to really take us up that avenue. So which is fine.
You could walk there from the White House, right?
I'm not going to the White House.
Well, not to the White House, but in that area, my point is.
I know where it is. I've been there.
Right.
The Washington, D.C. Aslan's just down the road as well.
Right. It's just, it's right there, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a block and a half down on the opposite corner.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're going to be staying out on Avenue H by the strip of restaurants.
Okay.
We're going to be out that way, and we'll be hitting some of the museums. Wants to do a little bit of hiking, which people are like, you can hike in DC. Sure, you can if you get up across the river and up the. You don't even have to cross the river. Just get up the Potomac a little bit.
Over the river and through the woods.
Yeah, but Grandma's dead, so.
Well, her house isn't.
No, her house was sold ages ago, so.
But still her house, and it's nowhere near Washington, but that's besides the point.
It was a double wide. They put it away.
Yeah. In any event, all right. So we're either not doing a show that day, or it will be a fill-in guest host with myself, or
maybe someone who says slancha a lot. Who knows?
Maybe someone who says slancha a lot. We'll see. We'll figure that out. In April we have a big treat for you getting towards the end of the month. More on that. Not going to spill the beans now. More on that as we piece together exactly what we're doing. So
and as we get our permission slip signed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We got to get people to sign it for us.
Got to get that.
All right. And Brian just said on his Founder's Dirty Bastard, he says he's working his way down. It's only 8.5.
There we go. He's reverse ABV.
He's going backwards. Yeah. Anyway. And speaking of trips, we both have some trips coming up.
Yeah, yours is coming before mine. Yours is for your birthday.
Yep. And I will be up there as well. We're going to Foam.
Because you two share a birthday.
We share. We have the same birthday.
Yep.
I am older, but we have the same birthday.
Yep. Same on the calendar.
Yep.
And they're going up to Foam. Foam's being kind of to throw them a huge birthday party.
Yes, they are. It's just ironic that at the same time it's their 10th.
No, it's not ironic. It's redundant. I mean, not redundant even. It's coincidental.
Coincidental. There you go.
You understand the word ironic as well as Alanis Morissette, apparently.
Isn't it ironic?
Actually, I think she understood it very, very well, and she was just fucking with everybody.
Well, then she was redundant too. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. Don't you really do think? So she was being redundant with her irony.
Ironically redundant.
There you go.
No,
all right, we've really killed this tonight.
Yeah, and not in the good way.
No,
you killed that. Yeah,
no, not so much.
No,
so there's going to be a trip up to Vermont, and that's going to include all of the, big amount of foam, right? But
But you'll be celebrating dry April, so you won't drink, right?
Yeah, of course. And that's going to be not too long. In fact, days after what we have in store for you for April.
We'll see.
Show. But
we'll see if we manage to pull that off.
Oh,
John's in any condition to drive to Vermont after.
Yeah, it might be an issue there, but
yeah.
Well, I don't have to drive. I can sit in the passenger seat and get driven.
She's down there going, hell if.
But yeah, there will be a trip to Stowe, and there will be a trip over to Littleton.
Littleton, I will give you my wish list.
Absolutely, 100%, and probably a stop off in Montpelier on the way out or back. Probably back. For Bar Hill,
but also going to do the Sixpenny Tap Room.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. So,
the food there's so good.
And then there's going to be another minor mini trip in the end of February too. We're not 100% sure where just yet.
The Queen has not made up her mind yet.
Yeah, well, we were debating on one place, but
it's her birthday, so she.
It is. Well, we were debating on. I'll be honest with you, we were debating on Frederick, Maryland, right? Because she's been wanting to go there. But a lot of the things that she wants to do there are not open or not up in February or not optimally enjoyable.
Correct.
In February.
So what we will see, because it just happens that the Lady Jess's birthday is on a Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So we'll either be taking the day off or I will be hosting with a alternate.
Well, this is where that conversation you and I had earlier. I'm to remind you that we're doing the show the day after.
Yes, what I was going to do. Oh, that's right. We're changing the show. And that would be what day?
Wednesday, February 25th.
There we go.
Which just happens to be my daughter Rachel's birthday, but I'm sure she's going out to dinner with her husband. So.
As she should.
Right.
Okay. It is now on my calendar.
There you go.
Hopefully I'll look at it.
Fair enough. Well, it's actually on our calendar too.
I never look at that.
There you go. Cool. And why don't you tell everybody where you're going in May?
So I've talked about Aunt Nancy before. This is Carrie's aunt. Carrie's aunt is anywhere between 74 and 78. We keep changing the date. We keep fucking up the math. But she's in her mid-70s. And, she's seen and heard about the vacations we've taken and the way I plan them and what we do. And we were with her and she said, you guys take me to Italy? And how do you say no? Because one, it's fucking Italy. So I get to go back to Italy. But what we're doing is she wanted to see Lake Como.
It's right here.
No, not that one.
It's literally right here.
Yeah, I know. You can see it from your window.
Right. It's like a block away. It's like right there.
You can stumble to it from Bakes.
Right. You could. I'm closer to it from here.
Yes.
Right.
So we're actually going to be staying in Bellagio.
Yeah. This is the town that Lake Como, Italy was inspired. The name was inspired from. Right.
And we're staying in the town that the hotel in the hotel casino in Vegas was inspired by. Bellagio.
Bellagio. Yeah.
So that's the first half of it, and then we're going to the Piedmont.
Doesn't that one actor own it? Oh, that was in a movie. Remember? Yeah.
Different movie. Yeah. That was Andy Garcia, was it not?
Andy Garcia.
Yeah. We're watching The Landman, and he's in season 2. He's actually pretty damn good. But then we're going to go to the Piedemonte, and we're staying in Novello. And
we say Piedmont.
You say Piedmont, but you go there and say Piedmont, they're like, what?
No, it's Piedmont.
Piedemonte. We're staying in Novello. Novello's on kind of the southern end of the Barolo region. Mm-hmm. So there's some wine in our future.
Barolos are fantastic. I love Barolos.
And they're expensive as fuck, but yeah. But they probably will not be nearly as expensive where we're going to be. So we will be bringing very large suitcases with not a lot in it on the way out.
You're just going to bring back Barolos?
Probably not.
Barbarescos?
And Nebbiolos.
Montepulciano?
Probably not Montepulcianos because we can get a really good range of them here, and actually they're not as.
We got a lot of really good Montepulcianos.
Yeah, I love Montepulcianos. Montepulciano d'Abruzzo. But the Nebbiolo, the Barolos and Barbarescos are based off the Nebbiolo grape.
Yep.
And so the Nebbiolo wine is just it's basically
it's the grandfather of Barolos and Barbarescos.
Right. But think of it as the smash of that particular grape. So some of that will be coming back with us, and probably some other stuff that we may run into. Probably going to want to find, because we're going to be in Milano. And being in Milano, you can get a lot of wines from all over Italy.
Right.
We're going to be looking for our favorite Prosecco Adamo. Last time we were in Italy, we were at the winery there. Yeah. And then, but also one of our favorite styles, which is really, really hard to get in this country, is called Rufusco.
Rufusco.
Rufusco. Rufosco. Rufusco.
Rufusco.
So, I'd love to get my hands on more of that stuff. I loved it a lot. So, anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing. There's not, and actually, you know what? There's going to be very, very little beer on that trip.
Are you now? Here's the important question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to see Fabio?
No, it won't be very nice. Unfortunately,
you're not going anywhere near
Pordenone.
Pordenone?
No, we're a bit too far west. I was thinking of putting a side trip in to get out there and go see them, and see them on a Tuesday so I could do the show.
Right.
But this isn't. I mean, yes, it's our trip, but it's more for Nancy, and she might think it was cool, but she might not. So we're going to stay in the two regions.
Well, honestly, to be quite honest with you, I'm not saying anything about her age by any means. I'm not age shaming by any means. However, the time of day you'd have to do the show, she might be sleeping.
It's very possible. It is also very possible. But the other thing is, she asked how close we were to Switzerland. We're going to be very close to Switzerland, actually. So we're going to dip into Switzerland one day.
You're going to dip in?
Yeah, just dip into Switzerland.
Go right over to the Alps of Swiss and back into the Alps of Italy.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice. Anyway, all right. Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Now I have a surprise for John.
What's that?
So I'm not sure everyone knows that John, as a side hustle, sometimes hosts trivia.
I do.
And he does this at River Horse Brewing. Mm-hmm. And so he's a trivia master. He runs the trivia. So I figured we'd turn the tables on him and ask him a couple of trivia questions. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask him trivia questions in 3 categories.
Category 1.
Three categories. No, I'm not going to do that yet. 3 categories. Mm-hmm. They're going to be 2-part questions in all 3 categories. Mm-hmm. But the 3 categories are going to be categories that John is an expert in. So it's going to be
just putting me on the
spot here,
on the hot seat. On the hot seat. There, that's what I was looking for. Yeah.
So, number 1, the first category is Rush.
Okay.
2-part question: who was their long-time manager, and what was the name of his management company?
Terry Brown.
Nope.
No.
According to my sources, it was a Ray Daniels.
Oh, Ray Daniels, yeah, Ray Daniels. Terry Brown was.
And he's the one who helped him start off early years, ran him through, and he built a management company around Rush.
Yeah, what was it? I mean, it's been years since I've.
This is one of those questions that you knew that he knew at some point, but it faded. It was SRO, Standing Room Only.
Oh, SRO, right.
Okay. Category number 2, the New York Giants.
Okay.
Both questions are about punting.
Okay.
Who holds the Giants record for most punt yardage?
All right. It's probably Sean Landeta.
He's not even in the top 3.
Really? So is Dave Jennings?
He's not even in the top 5.
Jeff Fiegels?
Fields is probably not their top 10. You know who's their number 2?
Hold on. Pat Summerall.
You're getting closer, but their number 2 is actually he was once the coach of the Cowboys. Landry apparently was their number 2 punter.
How is that even a thing? I mean, he was on the off. He was an offensive player on the.
But he also you got to remember, in his day, they did all. They were on the field for all 3 aspects of the game.
Yeah, I suppose.
So no, their number 1 punter.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop you there because I apologize for the Ray Daniels and SRO. It's been years since I talked about Ray Daniels and SRO, so I apologize for that. But give me. I'm gonna ask for a hint on that.
A hint. Let me see. You want years played?
Okay, we can start with that.
Okay, let me see if I can find the years that this gentleman played.
So if it's like 1928, I'm not going to feel bad if I don't know it.
No, it's a little more recent than that. Let's see. Apparently, he was with the Giants as early as 2012.
Really?
But he signed with the New York Giants on 2011. How is that possible that he's the leader?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. And with the amount of punting they did in the late 70s and early 80s, Dave Jennings is not on this list. Okay.
Oh, okay. No, I wrote this down wrong. Apparently, he's got the single season average highest.
Oh, okay. There you go.
That's what. No, it's like I thought he was like older than that.
Well, who is that?
But hold on, let me go into this right here and see. Let me take this off. Okay, so the one who holds the overall Giants career punt yardage was it your second or third guess was Fiegels?
Fiegels is my third guess. Yeah, it was either Sean Landeta, Dave Jennings, or Jeff Fiegels. So.
But highest average in one season, Steve Weatherford.
Oh, Steve Weatherford. Yeah.
Okay. So the second part of that question, punt return yardage record for the Giants.
Leon Bright.
He was not so bright.
He was not so. Not so was his nickname. Not so.
Not so. He never once called fair catch.
He never once called a fair catch.
No, not Leon Bright. You should get this one. This one should be.
Jeez, punt return.
Another one who is not so bright.
Dave Meggett.
He didn't do a lot of punt returns.
Yeah, he did some. What year?
80s.
80s. And it wasn't Leon Bright.
I think he took over for Leon Bright, as a matter of fact.
Probably did. Jeez.
You're going to hit yourself when I say the name.
Probably. Damn it. I don't want dead air.
He did catch a ball tipped by Bavaro.
Oh, Phil McConkey.
There you go. So
that's right. He did do a lot of punt returns. Yeah.
Oh, did and he was.
And what was his number? Without looking at the page that you have pulled up right now.
I don't have it actually pulled up. I have it written down, but I didn't write his number down.
Well, he shares his number with somebody that salsa a lot.
No, I always thought his. No, I don't know his number. I couldn't. I am awful at remembering numbers. I was a history major, and all my papers started off like late in the 17th century because I couldn't remember the number.
He was number 80, as was Mr. Cruz.
Mr. Cruz. But he didn't eat a lot of soup on camera as Mr. Cruz did.
Not so much.
Not so much.
Right.
Or salsa.
Or salsa.
or salsa as much as he did. Not eating salsa, dancing the salsa. Yeah. Okay. Last category.
Last category.
A Christmas Story.
Okay.
You've been to the house.
Mm-hmm.
You've watched the movie on repeat years and years in a row.
I think it's actually qualifies for the number umpteen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, Paulie slips an advertisement for the Red Ryder BB gun into his mother's magazine for her to find. What was the name of the magazine?
Yeah.
And who was on the cover?
Oh, jeez. You were really deep diving for these fucking questions. Okay.
I had to, man, because otherwise, oh, Jesus. If I said, what was the family who owned the hounds next door?
Oh,
Even I know that one.
Bumpuses. Sons of bitches! Bumpuses!
What medium did his father work in?
Oh, what? Well, he said another word, it's curses, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's
foul language, I think.
Foul language, right? It was his true medium. Right?
His true medium.
Right. It was. Oh, I got the name of the magazine on the tip of my tongue. I'm not even going to be able to tell you who was on the cover, but
you see it just.
Yeah, like briefly. Yeah. No, I mean I could see it, but and it's obviously got Eleanor Roosevelt. you know, it's 1940, right? Supposedly. So.
Oh, I could probably.
Marilyn Monroe's not on the cover of it, right?
I could probably give away the person on the cover by saying child star.
No, was it? Shirley Temple.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Not Vanity Fair.
No, I think it was a made-up magazine.
Oh, was it? What was it?
Look.
Oh yeah, he did say Look magazine. He did, and I don't. And it wasn't made up. Look magazine wasn't magazine.
Oh, it wasn't made up.
Yeah.
Okay, Chance for Redemption. Of all the soaps, what was his favorite soap to eat?
Lifebuoy.
No, he liked the piquancy of Lifebuoy, but it was Lux that he enjoyed.
Lifebuoy had a nice piquant flavor.
Piquant flavor,
right.
Yes. But for him, it was the something of Lux. I forget the way the phrase was turned.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, all right.
Alrighty.
I got none of them.
Yeah, you were 0 for 6 on that.
Well, now that's some take if he's going to deep dive that much into things that I actually know a fuck ton about.
Oh, fuck ton. So that all the viewers know, there are so many questions that I could have asked John that very few of you would have gotten, that he would have
rattled off, but like boom, boom, boom.
And there was, I actually, during lunch while I'm eating my sushi, I was researching impossible trivia questions about.
There you go.
And it proved to be right.
I got a couple. I got a couple for you.
Okay.
Okay. Who got in the 1992 Roll the Bones tour? Who got Getty after a 6-year absence? Who got Getty to do this while he was singing the bridge of? And those of you just listening to the audio podcast, you can tune in at 1 hour and 14 minutes.
He's doing like chompy things with
like talking, right? Yeah. Got Getty to do this during the bridge part of Spirit of Radio. Who got him to do that?
David Byrne. I don't know.
No.
I know nothing about Rush.
No. It's the same person that was working upstairs from at another radio station when the other radio station downstairs had Getty on the air, and no one told this person that Getty was downstairs, because this person could have just walked downstairs and sat down next to Getty. And
was it you?
It was me. That would be correct. Yeah, both of those. Right. So.
I forgot. Sometimes these stories are self-serving.
Oh, they're all self-serving. Anyway. All right. Did you pour your third beer yet?
Oh, I poured it a while ago to get it the temperature.
Mm-hmm.
I just finished my second, however.
I just finished my second too, so I'm going to pour my third. Why don't you tell everybody what you're drinking for your third?
Well, first I'm going to do the SRM scale here, and we're going to go on this SRM scale.
I'm just going to put it up, and then you can talk about it.
Let's get into the light. It looks like
come into the light.
we're looking at like 39 on this one.
39. You were not off.
I've got AleSmith, and I've got
AleSmith.
and I've got Speedway Stout. It's got toasted coconut and Vietnamese coffee. Yeah, so this is the toasted coconut Vietnamese coffee Speedway Stout, and I love. What's my favorite adjunct in beer?
That would be coconut.
What's my second?
Your second
is coffee.
That would be coffee. I was going to say that would be coffee.
And what I love about it smells like a goddamn Mounds bar, but when you drink it, it tastes like you've dropped a Mounds bar into your coffee and pulled it out because you're not going to waste a damn Mounds bar.
So now, what's funny is, for my third beer.
What is your third beer, John?
My third beer is this one right here. It's called Sometimes the Trees Forget.
Sometimes they do.
Sometimes the trees forget. I could hold it this way. You can read it better. Sometimes the trees forget. Okay. Now.
Sometimes John forgets to rotate the can.
Exactly. It's a nut brown ale with. You want to read it?
It says toasted pecans and maple.
What is my favorite adjunct in beer?
Toasted pecans. Oh no. I'm failing the trivia as much as John.
There you go. He knows very well that
it's maple.
There you go. Yeah. So
we're both getting nutty.
And right. And my second favorite adjunct in beer is well, let's just say nuts, not coconut. It's nuts, right? Nuts.
Oh, just
right?
nuts.
Nuts, right? So pecan.
This is why he went to Wincoop and got the Rocky Mountain Oyster beer, because his second favorite adjunct in beer is nuts.
Nuts, right, exactly. You're nuts. Why did I drink this now? Because I want to enjoy it. That's why I'm drinking it now. Why did I only get one can of this? There you go.
Because you do that all the time because you're a Momo.
Look at this. Look at that beer.
That looks like a 37 on the SRM.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so good.
You like? I think John likes. There's one thing we failed to mention.
What did we fail to mention?
You know, Scott Adams passed today.
Who did?
Scott Adams.
Did not know that.
You know who he is?
Go ahead.
That's John's way of saying no. The drawer, the cartoonist responsible for Dilbert.
Oh, that is right. Yep, you're right. Yep.
He passed today. So
age?
He's only like 62 or something like that. He
wasn't
he was not.
It's got to be older than that.
No, he wasn't that old. Scott Adams passed at, let's see, today, 2026, he was 68.
68, okay.
68.
I mean, that's not good. That's not good.
No, that's far too young.
Far too young.
Considering in 10 years he'll be there. But yeah, far too young. Right. Brian Boak he's actually upped his ABV a little bit.
He went up.
Well, he hit his keg.
Third beer, Ramstein beer winter wheat 9%.
Yeah, and he's like, so let's do some dark heavy beers. Let's go to a wheat beer.
and Mark Dill, welcome to the show. He just tuned in. 68, yes, he was 68. So cheers to
Mark. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers to Mark. And
I love the Bissell Brothers shirt.
Absolutely.
He's got the most bodacious friggin' chin hair.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. And if you've never met Mark, you're usually looking up at the chin hair. He's a tall dude.
He is.
Oh man, I'm really enjoying this stout.
How is it?
It's yummily.
Yummily?
It's yummily. Yeah, no, I like this. I like it a lot.
You like it a lot.
What's that, Dumb and Dumber? I think it's Dumb and Dumber.
It's close, yeah.
Or it's Dumb and Dumberer. It's one of the two.
Dumb and Dumberer?
That was the sequel, Dumb and Dumberer.
Dumb and Dumberer.
Which makes sense.
So there you go. Here's a picture of myself.
With Mark Dill and the bodacious chin hair. And I know that guy in the middle, too.
Yeah, you do. Carl.
No, I know his name's Carl. When was the last time I saw Carl? It may have been was it the Offspring concert? Or have I seen him since the Offspring concert?
No, it might have been the Offspring concert.
That was the Offspring concert last time I saw him. And John's doing that because I took a picture of him from like ages, like light years away, zoomed in on it, cropped it, sent it to John. Like, why can't I remember this dude's name? He's like, that's Carl. I'm like,
that's Carl. He literally lives like less than a mile that way, right here. So.
That way.
Mark, on the other hand, lives further away from me. So, Mark's that way.
Mark's that way.
Mm-hmm.
Mark is south of you.
Mark is north of me. Carl is west.
Oh, he is west of you. Okay, now I got an idea of the orientation of your office.
Right now, I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you this this photo again. Okay. Where are we?
Hurricane. That took half a second. I know that board.
Yeah.
And I know that Mark almost lives at Kane sometimes.
Pretty much. Yeah. Some it's certain times of year.
Certain times a year.
I do a lot of people, but Mark's there. All right. So what's on the horizon for you when it comes to hold on. I'm getting somewhere. What's on the horizon for you when it comes to the beers you have in your possession?
My position?
Possession.
Like
things in other words, beers that you've purchased, you haven't had yet.
Well,
you're looking forward to having either on the show or apart from the show, so forth and so on.
Well, we're kind of pigeonholed into what we have to drink for about a month and a half now. I've got some of them already. Because we want to drink the breweries that are on the show.
Mm-hmm. Which is why occasionally Dave and I actually do enjoy doing a just the two of us show, because we can drink what we want. Not that we don't want to drink
though, but this is like
the beers we have that we got these for the show, but all of a sudden we can't. The next 5 shows dictate what we're drinking. So
just the two of us shows are open source.
Right.
Yeah. And the thing is, right now, because I've really let the beer fridge be drank down. Mm-hmm. And I'll be bringing a couple of the larger format bottles to the bottle share at the end of the month. Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of that, I don't think he's going to be there, but I have not announced on the show who won the John Fladong New York Giants rant over under.
Announce away.
It was Nosefield.
Nosefield won.
And here's the thing.
So he won that contest, and on the same day lost his head coach.
And lost his. But no, he lost his head coach well after this was.
I know.
But the funny thing about it is that there was 2 weeks in the year he failed to get his picks in.
So he was completely out for 2 weeks and still won.
Yeah, that's how much the rest of the field sucked.
Now, here's my question now. I don't know how you do this, right? Obviously, because I've never been involved in it. I'm the one that
you're the
I'm right. So my question to you is, if somebody doesn't get their picks in, is it a detriment to their score, or do they just?
There's no negative to it.
But there's no negative to anyone, though.
Correct.
Like if somebody gets their picks in, they can only gain points or not.
Exactly.
Somebody that doesn't get their Somebody that doesn't get their picks in just
gets zero.
There's zero. Right. All right, fair enough.
And there's and also what we do, because there's 3 picks a week, and there's the opportunity to get an extra point by picking the winner and the spread.
Right.
And it's whoever's closest, and there can be ties, of course.
Sure.
Like if, let's say, the Giants' opponent won by 3, and someone had them by 2 and someone had by 4, they both get the extra point. But
so there's no miss it without going over. It doesn't matter. It's either side. It's the same.
Exactly. But you have to have picked the winning team.
Fair enough.
So if, like, say the Giants won by 1, and someone had the other team winning by 1, and the next closest was the Giants winning by 7, the person who picked Giants winning by 7 wins.
Gotcha.
Because they picked the winning team.
There you go.
So that's the way that works. So,
Right.
and then what I did this
So
week.
cheers to Nosfield.
Yep. Cheers to Eric Cohen. And what I do in the bye week is I actually had them pick 4 games. I told them which games, and they all had to pick 4 games. So there was 4 points available.
There you go. Very nice. Very nice.
And of course, the leaders all won those picks. So
There you go.
no one gained ground. But Brian Boak did not finish last. He's very proud of that.
There you go.
And our resident politician finished 3rd.
Did he?
Yeah, Chuck usually is down
Chuck.
there. Yeah.
Cheers, Chuck. There you go.
And our council finished 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
He was quite annoyed when he lost.
Eric, Dave, Chuck.
Yep. And he was quite annoyed because he was like, Eric doesn't even drink good beer. I'm like, yeah, but every bottle share I've been to, he always brings the best bottles. So
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'll beg to differ.
To be honest with you, and a lot of the bottle shares, not all, but a lot of the bottle shares we have, the best bottles were either brought by Eric or Jim.
Yeah.
And neither of them drink good beer.
Yeah,
Check Jim doesn't drink.
just doesn't drink. He drinks 1 beer a year.
Yeah.
And there was 2 years in a row that I was able to witness him drinking the 1 beer.
The 1 beer, yeah, exactly.
So, any rate, so that's that. But other than that, and John and I had this discussion. It's something I haven't mentioned on the show yet. But there's this thing as you get older, certain things impact your physiology differently, and I'm just getting to that point where beer is really impacting my physiology, not in the best way. I'm never going to give it up.
Right.
I'm never going to let it down. I'm never going to fool around it. I just
desert it. You don't have to desert it.
No, I'm not going to desert it.
Are you gonna?
We just lost.
Are you gonna make it cry?
I just forgot the next.
Are you gonna say goodbye?
What?
Are you gonna tell a lie and hurt it?
And hurt you?
We
just lost half of our friggin' viewership because we rickrolled.
Everybody just got rickrolled on that one. There you go.
You know what my favorite rickroll ever was?
What's that?
It was the San Diego Padres. San Diego Padres were hosting the Red Sox. And the Red Sox were winning the game. So the Padres, whoever is in charge of the PA system, starts playing Sweet Caroline because it's late in the game. All the Red Sox fans are Sweet Caroline, and they're having a blast. Right in mid-chorus, they throw Rick Astley.
Oh, geez, really?
And Rick rolled all the Red Sox fans. And Red Sox fans being Red Sox fans, there was only 2 options. One was burn the motherfucking stadium down.
Or sing along.
No, they laughed their asses off and gave them a standing ovation.
There you go.
That's my favorite Rick roll ever.
Yes.
So people get very creative with these things.
I got one trivia question.
Oh, I didn't finish.
Oh, sorry. Oh, finish.
So, if you watch the Ann and Chaser show, we do cocktails, and I'm still drinking spirits. Like I said, I'm never going to give up beer. But what and John knows this, I've turned mostly to the tiki cocktails.
He has.
I've been drinking a lot of them. What I really enjoy
drinking a lot.
Drinking a lot. What I really enjoy about them is that I don't have that heavy head feeling. I don't feel like I've been hit with the 2x4. My body doesn't feel heavy, and I think there's a reason for it.
What's that?
Tiki cocktails are usually, they usually have quite a bit of citrus juice in them, along with some pretty high-powered rums and other stuff. And I think what it is as the alcohol is dehydrating you, you're rehydrating with these fruit juices. I think there's something to that.
Yeah, that's yeah, true.
And the glassware is kind of unique and expensive, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, you got a hell of a lot more than I do, but yes.
Oh, I haven't even shown you my latest acquisitions. They're really freaking cool, but that's for another show.
It's for another show.
So okay, so now John's.
Well, no, I felt bad. I felt bad with the extra trivia question I threw in, and I just was self-serving about me and everything.
So, but no, what John's going to do is now he's going to get his revenge and ask a trivia question about something that maybe I might know that.
Right,
you deep dive something.
I'm going to deep dive something. Okay, so we all know that both of us love Bruce. Okay,
Bruce, yeah,
Bruce Springsteen, right? So for and this may or may not have been mentioned before on the show, but my trivia question for Dave right now is, Bruce Springsteen, when he was in high school, all right, he was very big fans of a band. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna be self-serving for me right now.
And he was very big fans of a band, and the lead singer of the band. My question to you: who was the son of the lead singer of that band? He was.
Guys,
the younger son.
Oh, I was going to say because the older son,
the younger son is the younger son of the lead singer of that band. He was a big fan of. That would be you, yes.
This guy who's got two thumbs and so because the older one's a bit of a Gordon, by Brian.
Right.
His real name's Gordon. God, he doesn't listen to this show, so I can get.
You can get away with that.
Yeah. He hates being called Gordon. But the best part is
we know a lot of people that go by their middle names because they hate their first names. Yeah, we do.
Do we?
We do.
You have to tell me at the end of the show.
I'm not gonna dime them out in the show.
No, don't. It's funny because
in fact, two of them have the same first name that they don't use, and they use their middle name.
Interesting. But it's funny because when both of my boys, being my boys, found out that their uncle's real first name was Gordon, they're like, okay, that's cool. And then they found out he hated it. Guess what they call him?
Gordon.
He's Uncle Gordon.
He's not Gordon. Uncle Gordo.
Just to annoy him.
There you go. Brian's great. And he's on this show once a year.
Once a year.
Well,
I think we can talk him into coming on more than once a year.
We can probably do that. So
he's
got to get out like on stuff.
He even hinted at it.
That he'd like to come on more than once a year.
Yeah.
All right.
No. On a text to me afterwards.
Right,
that he enjoyed himself and maybe we should do it more often.
Fair enough.
So,
all right. See. I'm ready for top threes.
So top threes. We actually usually when we do top threes, we usually have it figured out maybe about 3 hours before the show airs. That's just so that John. However, I actually put it out there yesterday as to what we should do because I looked at the calendar and today is National Sticker Day.
Yeah, there you go. Hold on. Happy National Sticker Day to all those who celebrate. There you
go. Now the thing about this is for those of us who go to breweries, we like to talk to the bartenders, and you don't have the bartenders on their phone in the corner doing this. What's really cool is there's so much swag that you can get at a brewery, and a lot of breweries charge for their stickers. Some have a pile sitting there.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
No, I didn't. John's looking at his phone for those people. Audio. But some have just piles sitting there for you to take away. That's cool. But there's a cost, right? There's a monetary cost to it. So a lot of people will charge $1 for a sticker.
Yeah.
Fair. But
and for those of you that do this, right? There's not a huge margin in these because most of these stickers actually do cost. Some of them cost 60 to 80 cents, so there's not a big margin in it, but or more, or 90 cents. Some of them actually cost more than $1, so they're just recouping a little money. It's a loss
because
right?
they know that you're going to advertise for them.
They're going to post it on something, and
possibly more on that in a second. But the thing is, if you sit at a brewery, at the bar at the brewery, and you're talking to the bartender for a while. Sometimes it's the person who runs the tap room. Sometimes it might be the owner, the head brewer. Sometimes, rarely, but sometimes they're out there tending bar. But you talk to them for a little bit, and they know that you're passionate about craft beer. You know something about craft beer.
Right.
Usually, before you leave, there's a couple stickers sitting in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my collection was garnered that way.
As was mine.
The other major portion of it was getting them at beer festivals. There's a few of them I bought because I thought they were cool, and I want to support the brewery. So what we've done is now we were talking about how they will go. They'll sell them for less than they actually paid for them because, hey, you're advertising for the brewery. Yeah, well, this is in celebration of John and I failing that.
Right.
It's our top 3 favorite brewery stickers we have yet to apply anywhere. Okay. Top 3 is going to be very, very loose on this.
Yeah, I have 9 and more, but we'll talk about it. Go ahead.
I've actually split mine into 5 categories.
I almost did that.
And I've got.
By the way. Hi, Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa Kitty. How you doing?
Yeah.
How's Connecticut, other than cold?
Yeah, let us know about the house. How that went.
I'm glad you was buying a house. So the 5 categories, and this will work itself into the top 3 if you're paying attention. So one category is how cool the sticker actually is. Mm-hmm. So this will wind up in, you can pick any one of these for an honorable mention if you don't want to write them all down. Look at this one. That is Akapin's Brewing. Akapin Brewing's sticker. These guys they're just outside of Austin, Texas. I can't remember the town that they're in right now, but when we were in Austin, they're not too far from Jester King, as a matter of fact. So that's Akapin. And this is a cool one too. I love this one. This is Wallen Paulpax. That's the lake. So that's really cool. And then this is Back Unturned Brewings.
Back Unturned. I've never even heard of that. Where is it?
You know what? It's funny because before the show, I looked it up because I would forget. I knew I was going to forget. They are. Damn it! I looked like it's like, oh yeah, I remember going there now. Oh, they were in San Antonio. That's right. Oh, that's right. That's the first brewery in San Antonio we went to on my birthday.
There you
go. After downing half a cow.
Fair enough.
It is San Antonio after all.
I said there's 3. All right. So, no, I'm kidding.
So my next category would be the categories of because who you were with at the time. And I've taken a couple of road trips with my youngest son, Matthew. Mm-hmm. And so this says in 33 breweries.
Right.
Love these guys. What I love is, and I love this sticker because of the story behind it, because we stopped there for dinner on the way back because Matthew has the patience to allow
they're in Wyoming, right? You were staying in Utah, they're in Wyoming, right?
No, they were actually in Idaho.
Idaho, okay.
They're in Idaho. And
you?
I'm the hoe. Idaho. But he allows me, as my other kids do, we can visit a brewery, but I don't want to just walk into a brewery with them and just sit down and drink and have them sit there.
Sure.
Remember what I just said there. And so usually what I'll do, I'll schedule lunch, dinner, or something, for brewery. And the food here is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Their chef, well, actually their brewer is from Abita Brewing.
Yes, I remember.
And so our first time in Grand Teton, on the way back from Grand Teton, we stopped here for dinner. We went back to Grand Teton the next day, and my son asked me, "Are we going to Citizen 33 for dinner?" Because he loved the food so much.
Nice.
So when we did our New Orleans trip, we stopped here.
Good people
Brewing Company. And this one I just had to go to. I said, no, there's no food here. I just need to stop in. I'll have one, and then we'll go. But there's a dog there. My son really got a kick out of the dog, and he's playing with the dog, so I actually got 2 while I was there. Okay, so now we're going to get to my top 3. So sometimes it's about just being there. Sometimes it's about the place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And meeting Kevy Spaghetti
There you
at
go.
Almanac. But that's not my number 3. Don't write it down yet.
That's not your number 3.
No. Grand Teton Brewing, which is actually not too far from Citizen 33.
Let me guess. That's not your.
Nope.
Number 3.
This is my number 3.
Hold on. I got to put this. Hold on. Okay.
What?
Go ahead.
Okay. My number 3 is actually Crew Brewings because first of all, that sticker is gorgeous, and second of all, this is in Limerick, Ireland.
Nice. It's in Limerick.
Limerick. Yep.
That's where you stayed when you did the
Nope.
show from Ireland.
I did. No, not at all. I was in a Killarney.
What was in Limerick, or was the one brewery that we were going to have on the show from Limerick?
No, it wasn't that they were from Limerick. I found his beer in that brewery.
In Limerick. Okay, fair enough.
And it was called Sesh Ale. And I can't remember the name of the brewery. He had to fold the business, unfortunately. And I remember walking in and seeing a couple cans of his beer, and they're cool. I'm like, you have Sesh Ales?
Sesh. It was Sesh, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just blanking on his name is what it is. And they look at me like, wait a second, you're from the US. You know Sesh Ales? Like, I know whatever his name was. Like, I've been texting back and forth with him for the past month. She goes, oh my God. I'm like, I want 2 of those, by the way. So I had 2 of those, and I think I drank one on the show, right?
Nice. Yeah, you did.
So that's the number 2, or the number 1. My number 2 is
number 3.
Oh, my number 3. I'm sorry. My number 2. Sometimes it's just the coolness of what it means to the particular brewery. And this is not my number 2, but it's an example. I told you there's going to be a bunch within the categories. This is Firestone Walker's 25th anniversary sticker. That's never being stuck anywhere. But the only reason it gets trumped by another sticker is because it's still Firestone Walker, but the thing's fucking huge. Look at this thing.
That's your number 2?
That's my number 2. And the person that gave this to me, by the way, this is his last name right here.
Walker.
His first name is my first name. So David Walker gave me this sticker.
Gotcha.
So that makes that very special. In my number 1, the category that it exists in are stickers of people that we know and love. Right? So these 2 here, we know this guy.
We do.
Right? So these are in that category. But my number 1 sticker that'll never get stuck to anything, other than maybe to my heart, is this motherfucker right here.
There you go.
That'd be Tony Drury's. I really wish he has one that's got his name, his face on it. That says "shit dang." That's what we
Shit
need.
dang. He needs a shit dang sticker.
He needs a shit dang sticker. But that's my number 1. The do not serve this man more than 2 hurricanes. Tony Drury sticker.
There you go. All right. I got a few things. I'm doing a little differently, similar but differently. All right. So I got. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3.
And if you're listening to the audio, if you want to see these stickers, some of these are really freaking cool stickers. You might want to fast forward in the show to about maybe an hour 35 in. John sorting his stickers out here.
I am. All right. So here's what I got. Okay. So I got 3 honorable mentions.
Okay.
Honorable mention 1. And you probably have the sticker, and you probably stuck it somewhere. Okay, and that's going to be, and these are, now, mind you, I have a stack of stickers. Now, I've put stickers in a million places. Okay? Maybe not a million, I exaggerate, right? But I still
maybe 920,000
stickers that I have that, like, for this particular top 3 list, right? I probably have a stack of stickers this big, okay, and they're sitting in that box right there. Now, and I went through this box and I picked out the ones that either meant something to me from the trip, or they were really cool, or both. Right. All right. So this is a top. This is a honorable mention. Okay, and I think it's a really cool sticker, and that's Strange Ways Brewing.
I did not get a sticker from them, and
But
if I did, I lost it.
that's a pretty cool sticker.
That's a fantastic sticker. That's a fantastic brewery.
Yeah.
It's one of those breweries that not only puts out great beer, it passed the vibe check as well.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Such a cool place to drink, and I don't think you can go into a Strange Ways and not have a conversation with the bartender.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's almost a prerequisite. You're not getting a beer unless you're having a conversation with him.
Exactly.
And I don't just mean what you're ordering.
No.
A conversation. Yeah.
No.
So my number 2.
They're gonna ask where you're from. They're gonna
Right. My it's number 2. My second honorable mention.
Yes.
Okay. It's a brewery in Massachusetts, in Beverly, Massachusetts, as a matter of fact.
I mean, brewery.
And they used to be named Channel Marker Brewing. Okay. And several years into their existence, they got a cease and desist from Isla Morada Brewing in Florida that brews, and their main core beer is called Channel Marker Ale.
Right.
All right. And I didn't understand when I heard the story. I didn't understand. Okay, one's a brewery name, one's a beer. Nobody's confusing that, right?
No.
So and they didn't. I'm fairly certain they didn't trademark the name Channel Marker, because channel markers have the reigning name on channel markers, right?
That almost made sense, but yes, we know what
you know what I'm saying.
Yes, we do.
All right, but anyway, so instead of fighting a legal battle with them, they just decided to change their name to something that used the same two initials, so CM, Channel Marker, and it's Coastal Massachusetts Brewing. It's not a great sticker. It's a cool sticker, but it's color-wise, it's not a great sticker, whatever. But it's like I said, it's a cool sticker. There's a channel marker in the middle, so they kind of kept the channel marker theme, right? With Coastal Massachusetts. But the funny thing about this is, right after they changed the name from Channel Marker to Coastal Massachusetts, I walked in
with your sticker,
wearing a Coastal Brewworks work shirt and hat, and the owner looked at me and says, "Oh no, you're not going to give me a C and D right now." So anyway,
that John only gave him the D.
This is the So there you go. That's number 2. That's second I'll mention. And my third I'll mention is a brewery that I think a lot of people that watch this show, especially Dave and I, have been to. But it's a sticker that I grabbed. I finally grabbed one that I liked there, but still haven't stuck anywhere. And I don't think I'll ever stick it anywhere. I mean, maybe somewhere in here. I won't put it out in the wild.
Maybe the interior of his coffin.
And there you go.
The treehouse.
It's a treehouse sticker. That's a pretty cool sticker. There you go.
That's a pretty cool sticker.
All right. So those are my. So now for my, I have two number 3s, 2 number 2s, and a number 1. Well, number 1. Okay. And a couple things I want to talk about afterwards. But my tied for number 3 is Vasson Brewing.
That's a cool sticker.
They're in was it Scott's Edition?
Scott's Edition in Richmond,
Virginia. All right. Fantastic.
Not too far from the Strange Ways that I.
Not too far from Strange Ways, right? Yeah. Fantastic beer at Vasson.
Yeah.
And
they do some good stuff there.
Exactly. And tied for number 3.
Yep.
Is Highland Brewing in Asheville.
That is historic. I did not grab a sticker while I was there.
Yeah.
I grabbed the geocache while I was there. So the big water tank, the old water tank that's in the parking lot, there's a geocache on the back side of that.
There you go. My number 2 tied for.
And I never did make it to the disc golf course.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't have any discs with me.
Yeah. Tied for number 2 is another 2 Asheville breweries, and it's One World, which Dave told me to go to. Mm-hmm. Because they're down an alley and downstairs in a building, and
we were just wandering around downtown Asheville, and I just saw this sandwich board. I wanted a sandwich, but I wasn't bored actually, but it was advertising a brewery. I'm like, wait a second. No, that's not actually how it happened. I actually did find it on the map, and we just kind of wandered off in that direction, but. When you see the sandwich board, you're like, okay, there's a brewery.
Was it what's the I forget the name of the strip? It's the main strip that Tupelo Honey's on, and the other.
Yeah. You go down there, you go downstairs, and the second you walk in, again, the first thing that hits you is vibe check.
Yeah.
It's such a great hang there, and then you start talking to the people, and like, okay, these people are cool as hell.
Yeah.
And then they hand you a beer, and you're like, this beer does not suck.
Yeah, it's really good.
So
it's a cool sticker too.
So everyone who goes to Asheville, so many people that go there are going to ignore this brewery.
Mm-hmm.
Continue to do so that way when we go, we have the full attention of the bartenders.
Exactly.
But go enough to keep these people open.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And my tied for number 2 sticker is also from Asheville, and 2 locations. Well, hopefully one's reopened, but it's just a really cool sticker. It's definitely it's metallic. It's definitely. Anyway,
Yeah.
Drink High Wire Lager. There you go.
Again, another underappreciated beer in brewery in Asheville compared to like all the other breweries that are there. But the great thing about them is they're not underappreciated in the region by the locals. What do they have? 5 locations now?
Yeah, no, 2 in Asheville and then 3 elsewhere.
That's a 5. That's what I meant. So
4 elsewhere, actually, maybe 6.
6 up to 6 now. So their beer is definitely appreciated by those who know.
Mm-hmm.
And Bed of Nails, John.
Bed of Nails is one of my favorite brown ales. One of my favorite brown ales.
Set you up for that one.
Okay.
Well, that's the thing. When we were there, and I ordered Bed of Nails, I immediately texted John like, when you come here, you need to go to a High Wire and you need to drink this brown.
Yeah,
I think I brought one back for you.
You did. You brought one back for me, and then I brought one back for you. And
yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, and that spurred the when next time John went to Asheville, like I need to go High Wire.
High Wire, absolutely. Yeah. And my number 1, it's by itself, and I'm not going to open up the pack. I'll explain it in a second. There's this one particular brewery. It's a $5 sticker pack, and there's I think 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 5 stickers in it. Yeah.
Well, that'd be a $5 sticker pack then.
There you go, $1 a piece. But I'm not going to open it up because my favorite is the one in front,
right on top.
Right on top, and that's in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's Grist House Brewing.
Very nice.
All right, and it's a really cool sticker, and it's a sticker pack, obviously. $5.
So that's never be stuck anymore.
$5 sticker pack. I might just leave it in this, right? So
there you go.
There you go. That's my number 1. Now, on that note, all right, I did pull these out because, anybody that wants them, write in. We will make sure we get you some. And eventually we'll probably sell them, but right now we'll just make sure we get you some. We still have these, and it's these Lager Room Guys stickers. We got
to send those out. Yeah, we got to get those out there. Now, John and I have been on a quest to pepper the planet in Lager Room Guys stickers ever since they were made. Mm-hmm. I think I'm running out, John, so I need to grab more of them.
You're getting more, yeah.
I have placed stickers in some of the coolest fucking places. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to figure out what the coolest was. Temple Bar may be the coolest.
Temple was probably
but the Lager Room Guys, we didn't have stickers then. So the Temple Bar only has Coastal Brew Works and the Beer Samurai sticker.
And it doesn't have this Coastal Brew Works sticker though.
No, it has the old one.
The original Coastal Brew Works sticker, so it doesn't have this one, which we still have a bunch of too.
So this. I think of all the stickers that are attributed to John and I think this is more places than anywhere right now. Is the Samurai one?
Samurai one.
The Coastal Brew Works and the Samurai one is in Prague.
It is.
It's in a Beer Geek bar.
Yep.
Anybody who goes to Prague, do not miss Beer Geek bar. Mm-hmm. And what was really cool is walking in there, seeing a carton sticker, seeing a Spider Bite sticker. Mm-hmm. There was a cane sticker. There's a couple of other of our friends. There was like 5 breweries that we're friends with that had their stickers on their beer chests.
Exactly.
It was so cool.
I'm looking for something here. Hold on. I think keep talking.
I'm holding on. Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to pull up because I actually do keep a map of where the stickers are.
Right.
Because I keep.
Oh, there you go. That's what I was looking for.
Tell you about this Spider-Man sticker. It actually wasn't that one.
I know.
It was the square spider bite sticker
I got you.
that they have. But yeah, so I'm like spreading the stickers all over the place. I don't know that on my trip in May that it's going to wind up anywhere.
Okay.
Because we're going to be at wineries and such.
Right.
I always have some in my wallet.
Okay.
So we'll see, because we'll be a couple of places where it might be possible. Who knows?
On that note, I did find some other stickers that are not beer related, but I did want to bring up because
non-beer related. I've got some cool non-beer related stuff too.
They're important to me and really cool too. Speaking of Asheville, I'll just start with that. Any musicians out there? I'm a keyboard player. I play guitar too, but I'm a keyboard player. And I love Moog synthesizers. And the Moog Museum is in Asheville. And definitely
there you go.
Sticker
one of my favorite stickers. I've got no place to put it right now. And it's funny because nothing screams home like this sticker. The Rook sticker.
Oh yeah, Rook coffee sticker.
Love that. And of course, I think one of the most iconic stickers of maybe John's and my childhood, as you headed south on 95, the south of the border sticker.
Oh yeah, Pedro.
You don't see them as much. No, just south of the border.
It's all about Pedro's in the middle, right?
Pedro's sitting there in the middle. Oh. And of course, there was that one sticker we saw a lot, probably in the older days. This car climbed Mount Washington.
Yep, that was always a big thing.
Somewhere I have a shirt that says this body climbed Mount Washington, because I actually did climb Mount Washington, and I didn't drive up the top. I actually did hike to the top when I was in better shape. But right now there is so Temple Bar is one place. Prague I mentioned. There is on what is it? Is it a post box? I think it's a post box. But the Beer Samurai sticker is at Brausterbull by Stefan.
Nice.
It's probably gone by now. And of course, both of our stickers are at Higgins Ale Works.
Of course.
I've got one stuck in the bathroom in Giesinger Brow.
There you go.
And there is one. Both of our stickers are at Brewery Tij in Amsterdam. Both of our stickers, including the Lager Room Guy stick. I think it's the first place I ever put the Lager Room Guy sticker. Is another really, really cool place. Mm-hmm. Almost rivals Temple Bar.
Nice.
Delirium Village.
Nice. I'll show you this sticker in a minute. I want to wrap up what I'm saying with these. Music-wise, I mentioned. Okay.
Yep.
This is a very, very important sticker to me, as my band one of my bands did actually play here before it closed.
Oh, I know what it is. CBGBs.
And
oh my fucking God.
And do you know what it stands for? It's CBGB. I don't know if you do.
I used to know what no recall on it.
It's country, bluegrass, blues, and other music for uplifting gormandizers.
Gormandizers.
Gormandizers. Right. That's what that means. There you go. So anyway, so that's that. And just to round out the music ones, as Dave said before, I had to show that one. There you go. Rush. There you go.
There you go.
The Rush sticker that I probably will never put anywhere unless it's somewhere in my, man cave. Although it's never going to be named a man cave. It's actually going to be named a John and Jess cave.
There you go.
And two other things really quick.
It's a man cave and she shed in the same place.
Right. I just acquired this one recently. It's a sticker, a Princess Bride sticker.
That's very cool.
I do not think that word means what you think it means. There you go. If anybody knows Princess Bride, and I did want to show this. True love. There you go. Blade. He did not say true love. He said to blave.
No. I was doing the priest.
You were doing the priest. I know what you said. I know.
To blave.
You were playing Python. It's nothing better than true.
You know what that's
except maybe an MLT, a nice MLT.
When the mutton's nice and lean.
When the mutton's nice and lean.
That's probably maybe my third or fourth favorite role of hers. We're back to Scrooge now
We're back to
because
Scrooge now. Yeah,
that was my favorite role ever. You know that when she grabbed his lip, she actually did damage his lip.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite line from the whole movie is, "Bitch hit me with a toaster."
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Carol Kane.
And then last one I'm going to show is really quick, just a picture. And Jess and I were in Philly a few weeks ago for Christmas stuff and the tree in the center, and then the in Love Park which we call it the Christmas Village setup, and you can go and taste things and see things, and it's a Christmas supposed to buy things and stuff like that, right? It's a square, just kind of like they do in Bryant Park and stuff, right? But when we were done, we decided, okay, let's go have a beer and have a sandwich for dinner. And we went to, where do we go, Dave?
Pose
and Human Robot. There you go. So before I left, I had to use the bathroom. And while I was using the bathroom, I turned around and looked at the door in the bathroom. And sure enough, there was a Coastal Brewery sticker.
Yeah.
And a Beer Samurai sticker.
I wonder who put those there.
I wonder who put those two there.
By the way, so that one sticker that I showed, Back Unturned Brewing, that's actually not Austin, San Antonio. Mm-hmm. And I talked to the owner for a little bit.
By the way, that was my sandwich that I had to post that.
Oh, that's a lovely thing.
It was very nice.
So Back Unturned is actually in San Antonio.
And the beer I had.
And we were talking to the owner for a little bit, and I noticed that on their cooler, they had a few stickers on there. I said, "Do you mind if I put a few stickers on there? Some beer related stickers?" He's like, "From New Jersey?" Because I don't have Jersey on there yet. Please do.
So go for it. Yeah.
They were so both that and the Austin. And I had pulled the pictures up because I know I sent every picture I ever post where I put both of our stickers. Mm-hmm. Actually, the Lager Room Guy sticker is there. But nice. it's also at Austin Beer Works.
Nice.
And another place, another very cool place that both stickers are at. Mm-hmm. NOLA Brewing.
NOLA.
Yeah.
There you go.
They're at NOLA. I did put them up at Burial. They are actually, the stickers are at in the Volkswagen van on the at the brewery, right next to the Bolero sticker that's in there.
The Bolero Snicker.
Well, they probably put Snickers in a beer, so that's probably accurate. I've spread them around Baltimore. They are both at Heavy Seas. Oh, they're at Max's Tap House, John. Another very cool place.
Nice.
Waverly Brewing, we had them on the show. Oh, how cool was she?
Okay, and there's the van at Burial with the Beer Samurai sticker and the original Coastal Brewery sticker. There you go.
Yep, told you I put them on there. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're out there in places. They're out there in places.
And look, in the Coastal Brewery sticker above one of my favorite night shift beers.
That's why I put it there.
87. There you go.
I'm right, and the thing is, the picture I did manage to cut off because I'm right next to Bolero.
Yes, you are.
So on that one, but we're also in Providence. I got my sticker up in Moniker. That's before you had a sticker, but Pivotal has both of our stickers on their chest.
So on that note, happy National Sticker Day. There you go. All right.
Wait a second. Boat does not have a Lager Room sticker. You should feel.
Hold on. Well, actually, he said his friend has a house on Lake Wallenpaupack.
That's very cool.
It's
awesome.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful lake. That's beautiful there. Absolutely. And he says, "How do I not have a Lager Room sticker? I feel jilted. We will definitely get.
We will definitely get one.
Several. There you go.
I know that I gave him a.
And Vanessa Kitty said back.
Like Wanderback Brewing.
Not sure.
I don't. Oh no, I think she disappeared for a little bit. Now she's back.
Oh, she's back. I got you.
I get. Well, you never told us you left.
That's true.
We assumed you were with us the whole time.
We did not know.
Alrighty. So the Speedway Stout it's starting to hit.
Nice.
Well, no, it's only 12%, so it shouldn't be hitting.
Shouldn't be hitting. So there you go. All right. So, on that note, do you have anything else before we wrap up the show for the evening?
Yeah, Vanessa said she was absent.
Oh, she said, no, I was absent and returned. Yes. Okay.
We should probably get her some stickers.
We got to get her some stickers too, Brian and Vanessa. And anyone else, let us know.
Yeah.
We'll get you some stickers.
If you're willing to share your address.
Exactly.
You probably shouldn't do that.
Or if you're local, meet us somewhere. We'll hand you the sticker in person. There you go.
John will show up at your house and eat all your bacon.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Just so you probably don't want to do that.
I'll bring it.
No, but
I'll
I
bring
know
a Schlegel with me. So we can.
you won't be able to taste the bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. So enjoy your Rubber Ducky Day.
Enjoy Rubber Ducky Day, Sticker Day, and don't be too much of a skeptic, because what we say here today is
none of it's true.
For all intents and purposes,
none of it's true.
Somewhat true. There you go. But
well, where we told you the stickers were, that was true.
That was true. That's about it. So anyway, all right, and we will definitely see you next week, obviously, with Pat Reed from Victory Brewing, longtime manager of Victory. Great guy.
Long time listener, first time.
Long time listener, first time caller. Yeah, that's going to be a good show. So definitely tune into that. And like I said, Trogs the week after that, and we got a lot of good stuff coming up in February, March, and on from there in 2026. So on that note, though,
and some good shows as well.
And some good shows too. Yeah. On that note, though, we will wrap up the show for today. We want to thank everybody for watching, and for those of you just listening to the audio podcast, thank you for listening. Don't forget to visit our website, www.logroom.com. That's LAGROM.com. Figured I'd do another one. Exactly. And please remember, like us and follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our YouTube channel. All of them are at The Log Room. Remember, we go live with the video podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X every Tuesday night around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And for those of you who just want to listen to the audio podcast, you can do so on our audio host, Spreaker, as well as iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Odyssey, Audible, Pandora, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, iTunes Music, TuneIn, Podcast Addict, Castbox, Deezer, Podchaser, Listen Notes. Pretty much anywhere you can find an audio podcast, you will find the Log Room Guys Craft Beer Podcast. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to one or more of those feeds, and you will never miss a show. Again, thanks for following along with us. Have a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. Once again, 7-9. Not bad. Not bad.
Well, the thing is, you were up to 10-7 at one point.
Yeah, well, I think that was just a gift around the holidays, wasn't it?
No. I mean, tonight.
Oh, it was. Oh, I got up to a 10-7.
You got up to 10-7. The first snap brought you close, and then the second snap and being in redundant day brought you up to 10-7, and then you just stumbled your way through the rest of that.
I only stumbled once. I only stumbled once. No, I don't stumble once. I only stumbled once. I do.
No.
Anyway,
you just
either way. Hey, you know what? You shouldn't have said anything because I was actually pleased with the 7-9. So shush. There you go. There you go. Anyway, have a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will talk next week with Victory Brewing, folks. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.